Brad, that same system is the one that's about to hit us. Isn't that right?
Yeah, that's right, John Carlos. In fact, it is just inundated southern Louisiana today with 10 to 15 inches of rain, which is why they've had that widespread flooding there in southeast Louisiana. This is going back to 5:45 this morning. This is a 12-hour loop of the radar and satellite, and you can see, look at all that heavy rain there. It almost looks like a tropical system, but this just goes to show you you don't necessarily need a tropical depression or tropical storm to generate rain. That's just an upper low that continues to linger there. And notice this afternoon and this evening, storms firing up across north central Texas from San Angelo to Abilene to Dallas. That's along a cool front. So as those two kind of merge over us this weekend, our rain chances will be really ramping up across our part of the state. In fact, here's a breakdown on your rain chances over the next 5 days. It's 60% or higher each and every day. 60% tomorrow. It'll probably peak at Sunday at 80%, but then 70% Monday and 60% for Tuesday and Wednesday. So the next 5 days, at least there's a good chance of rain each day that you'll get wet where you live. And because of that, we have first alert weather days in place Saturday through Monday. It could be extended further, but for now we'll just take those 3 days, which means the weather could disrupt your routine. Expect a lot of rain around here in the days ahead, and we'll break down how much may fall where you live coming up in your forecast.
KTRE First Alert Weather is sponsored by Right Way Foundation, your East Texas slab master, putting your house on a solid foundation.
Well, I would say he's pretty brave. Of course, that water is filthy, so I would not recommend that if we get rain like that again next time here in East Texas. Out there this afternoon, First Alert Radar Network not showing a whole lot. In fact, it's the quietest the radar's been over the past few days. Most of the rain staying off to the east across Louisiana. But again, that will change drastically for us as it will get a little makeover here coming up over the next couple of days. In the meantime, the heat's still on, but thankfully this will be the last really oppressive hot day across East Texas. Right now, Larry in Trawick sitting at 103 degrees. And he's not the only one in triple-digit territory right now. You have 101 in Livingston, 100 from Dave Ocheski and South Lufkin, and both our weather watchers in Kennard and Crockett coming in over the century mark. If you'll notice, not nearly as bad across St. Augustine and Jasper counties, where our weather watchers there are reporting temperatures in the middle to upper 90s. Of course, heat advisory in place for another 50 minutes. It will expire at the top of the hour. And then we can say good riddance to that, because we won't have any heat advisories for at least the next week as the enhanced rain chances and cloud cover move on in. And again, it's kind of a 1-2 punch. You've got that upper low that John Carlos has been talking about producing the flooding in Louisiana there, where they still have numerous flash flood warnings in place. And then we have a front coming in from the northwest, which is producing the rain that extends from Dallas down towards San Angelo. So again, they're both going to kind of merge over us to give us those good chances for rain. In fact, here's how it plays out as we look ahead to clouds and the future radar going through the weekend. Overnight tonight, probably not a whole lot, but notice how the clouds are really in place first thing Saturday morning. And then as we get into the afternoon, notice how the radar really starts to fill in with pretty good shower and thunderstorm activity. It should be noted, we're really not expecting much, if any, severe weather. This is just going to be mainly a rain event for us. But notice once the rain starts to fall, it will kind of linger. And even Sunday morning, if you go off to early morning church services, we'll have some pretty good showers around the area. So this won't be just the afternoon variety type of showers we typically see in the summer. This is going to be a widespread cloud cover, on and off again kind of rain event here coming up over the weekend. And when you put it all together, 7-day rainfall from now through next Friday, I think 2 to 4 inches is going to be a pretty good bet, pretty much area wide, but there will be some of you that could see in excess of 5 inches. It's very difficult to pinpoint where exactly that will be, but just know that there will be some of you that maybe get 5, 6, 7 inches, and it's in those locations where we could have some flooding concerns by early next week. So something to keep in mind. So there's a look at your First Alert 7-day forecast. This almost looks something like you would see maybe late fall or in the winter months. Rain every day and good rain chances at that. In fact, it stays at 60% or higher all the way through next Wednesday and then comes down to just scattered chances by Thursday and Friday. The one good thing is we need the rain, and the other bonus, as you see right there, high temperatures coming down in the mid-80s. So it's going to feel a whole lot better. We need the rain. This is really a good thing for us. Let's just hope that we avoid any kind of flooding concerns like they're seeing off to our east.
I know someone that might be upset are the students because they go back to school. I think this is one of their last weekends, so it's a little rained out.
That's right.
That's okay. We need it. All right. Thank you, Brad.